Don't fall asleep on public buses. I learned that lesson. I learned it the hard way. I'm gonna tell you a story about my experience with falling asleep on a school bus while I eat some seafood and some milk to wash it down. All right, here we go. So basically, I was in middle school, and long day of school, long, hard day of school, very hard, very hard. And I go onto the bus after school, and I'm tired, so I lay my eyes to take a little rest. And as I'm sleeping, somebody takes my phone in the midst of me sleeping from right off from the side of me. Now, keep in mind, I didn't realize it was gone till I woke up. So I wake up and I turn around and I'm like, wait a second, where's my phone? I'm looking under the seat. I looked in the window and I can't find it anywhere. I even looked in my note, it wasn't there. So, there's this guy that's sitting across from me. The school buses, they got seats on two sides of the bus. So there's a guy across from me. And, he's like, are you okay? You looking for something? Yeah, I'm looking for something. And, I said, I lost my phone. So, I'm like young, I'm young. That guy was older, probably, I don't know. Maybe in high school. I don't know, I couldn't really tell. And keep in mind, it was one of those, he had dreads, okay? He was a scary guy. He'd be a scary person for a little middle schooler, to be in conversation with. So, I'm like, yeah, I lost my phone, blah, blah. He's like, oh, I'll help you find it. So he looks, checks around in the seats, pretends to look, blah, 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 And then he's like, I have an idea. I have this app on my computer at my house that'll allow me to locate your phone. All I need is your password. My brain didn't think of it, at the time. I was small. So, I give him my password, and, not thinking about it, the guy gets off the bus, and then it didn't occur to me a couple days later that guy took my phone. And I'm still thinking about it, and I'm like, I gave him my password. From that day on, I've never fallen asleep on a public bus, ever. My body won't let me. It's like a defense mechanism. If I do, I do the nod of doom. I doze off and fall back in my chair. It's bad. Anyway, that was just